Have you ever paused to consider what my history truly means to you? Is it simply a chronological list of events, a series of dates and places, or is it something far more profound, a dynamic tapestry woven from memories, interpretations, and an evolving sense of self? Today, we embark on a fascinating journey to explore the intricate landscape of individual history, delving into its formation, its power, and how it continually shapes who we are and who we are becoming. In this video, we'll dissect the concept of my history beyond mere autobiography, examining how our personal narratives are constructed, remembered, and critically, how they influence our present realities and future trajectories. We'll uncover the psychological underpinnings of memory, the sociological impact of external events, and the incredible human capacity to revise and redefine our past. Prepare to gain a richer understanding of the story you're constantly telling yourself, and how that story empowers your life. The very foundations of my history are laid surprisingly early, long before we form explicit memories or articulate coherent thoughts. Our earliest experiences, from the nuances of caregiver interactions to the sensory landscape of our first environments, establish fundamental schemas and attachment styles that form the bedrock of our personality and worldview. These pre-verbal imprints, often stored as implicit memories, profoundly influence our emotional responses and interpersonal patterns throughout life, shaping how we perceive safety, connection, and self-worth. It's a compelling notion that our adult reactions to certain situations might stem from the echo of a forgotten childhood moment, subtly guiding our decisions and perspectives. Crucially, our history isn't a fixed, immutable record, it's a living document constantly being edited and rewritten by our minds through the lens of memory. Autobiographical memory, which encompasses both episodic recollections of specific events and semantic knowledge about our personal past, is a reconstructive process, not a perfect playback. Each time we recall an event, we essentially rebuild it, often inadvertently incorporating new information or current feelings, making our memory surprisingly malleable. This explains why siblings often have vastly different recollections of the same family event, each weaving a personal narrative informed by their unique emotional and psychological frameworks. From these reconstructed memories, we forge what psychologists call narrative identity, the coherent, internal story we construct about ourselves that integrates our past, present, and anticipated future. This personal myth isn't just a collection of facts, it's imbued with meaning, themes, and characters, offering a sense of purpose and continuity to our existence. Research in positive psychology, notably by figures like Dan McAdams, suggests that individuals who craft more coherent, meaningful, and redemptive life stories often report higher levels of psychological well-being and resilience. They find ways to interpret challenges not as endpoints, but as crucial chapters in a larger, empowering narrative of growth and transformation. Furthermore, my history is rarely an isolated tale, it is deeply intertwined with collective memory and broader societal narratives. Major historical events, whether global conflicts, technological revolutions, or significant cultural shifts, leave indelible marks on individual lives, often shaping personal trajectories in ways we might not immediately recognize. Consider the impact of living through a pandemic, a civil rights movement, or even the advent of the internet. These collective experiences become powerful backdrops against which individual stories unfold, influencing opportunities, belief systems, and even the very language we use to describe ourselves. Family lore, cultural heritage, and shared societal experiences thus become critical elements woven into the fabric of our personal past. Perhaps the most empowering aspect of my history is our capacity for revision and active shaping. While we cannot alter the events of the past, we absolutely can change our interpretation of them, shifting their meaning and impact on our present. This process, often facilitated through therapy, reflection, or even simply gaining new perspectives, allows us to transcend old wounds, reframe failures as lessons, and integrate challenging experiences into a narrative of strength and wisdom. By consciously choosing how we narrate our past, we gain agency over our emotional landscape and proactively influence the future history we are actively creating through our choices, intentions, and ongoing growth. Ultimately, my history is far more than a static timeline, it's a dynamic, living narrative, constantly being interpreted, refined, and imbued with new meaning. It is the story we tell ourselves, a powerful psychological construct that shapes our identity, informs our decisions, and provides context for our entire existence. Understanding this intricate interplay of memory, narrative, and identity offers a profound tool for self-awareness and personal growth. How do you perceive your own history, and what stories are you currently telling yourself? Share your thoughts in the comments below, as we'd love to hear your perspective. If you found this exploration valuable, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more insightful content on psychology, identity, and personal development.